as we have discussed earlier, we have four types of differential equations: type 1, type 2, type 3 and type 4. Type 1 was solvable for p, type 2 was solvable for x, type 3 was solvable for y, and type 4 is Clairaut's equation. Till now we have completed type 3, that is solvable for y. Today we will learn about Clairaut's equation, that is type 4. So let us write that Clairaut's form. Clairaut's form or Clairaut's equation. So this equation will be of the form y is equal to px plus f of p. Okay, let us understand all the terms which are included over here. Y is variable, x is also a variable, p is our parameter that we write as dy by dx, and f of p is a function of p. How we are saying it is a function of p? Let us understand by basics. If we write x, we can represent that function as f of x. If we write y, we can represent that function by f of y. Okay, if we write x plus y, both the variables we have, so we will represent that by f of x comma y. Similarly, if I have the function p square on the right hand side, I will represent that function by f of p. Okay, similarly, see, if I have 3p also, that also is a function of p with constant 3 there. Like this also we can write square root of 3 by p. This is also a function of p. Now suppose you have a by p. This is also a function of p where a is constant. Okay, that is what we are trying to say in the Clairaut's form. F of p is a function of p. Okay, here we will be finding two solutions. One is called general solution. Okay, one is called general solution. Second one is called singular solution. To find out general solution, very easy step, you just have to put p is equal to c in the equation number 1. Now which will be our equation number 1? The equation which is in the Clairaut form. Okay, whatever the differential equation you are getting, you have to convert that differential equation in terms of Clairaut's form. You have to bring that in terms of y. Y is equal to so and so, you will get that equation, you call it as 1, and there you substitute the value of p as c, then you will be getting general solution. So when we substitute p is equal to c in 1, what do we get now? Y is equal to cx plus f of c. Okay, this will be our general solution. That's all. Let us move ahead. We'll find out the singular solution. To find out singular solution, we have to differentiate one partially with respect to p, which is our equation number 1 now. Y is equal to px plus f of p, and solve for p. That means you'll get p value. Call this p value as number 2, and final step will be put 2 in 1. That is, in which equation? Y is equal to px plus f of p. Wherever you have p, substitute the obtained value of p in the equation number 1. So here you will be getting some equation. This will be your singular solution. To sum up these, today we will be learning about type 4, that is Clairaut's equation or Clairaut's form, and that will be in the form of y is equal to px plus f of p. In Clairaut's form, we will be finding out two solutions. One is called general solution, another one is called singular solution. To find out general solution, only one step, put p is equal to c in equation number 1. That will be your general solution. To find out singular solution, differentiate 1 partially with respect to p and solve for p. You will get the value of p. That value of p you call it as 2 and substitute that value in the equation number 1. After substitution, whatever you are getting, that will be your singular solution. As for now, you just have the rough idea that what we should do when we get the differential equation. If the given differential equation is in the Clairaut's form, directly we will go to general solution and then we will go to singular solution. If suppose the given differential equation is not in the Clairaut's form, we have to bring that equation in the form of Clairaut's form. Then we have to move to the general solution and the singular solution. You just have the rough idea now. Now we will be solving one example. We will understand more deeply.